It's your girl Harlye here, and we're here with Yusuf, the big man of the hour. He does the TLA events, and this is the finale. Now, tell us your thoughts on this night's show.
Well, tonight is it's almost like a bittersweet kind of victory. I've been doing the show, this veteran freshman show, for about a year now. It started at the BlackLightFilmsTV, which is a kind of a smaller venue, more intimate space, and then picked up a contract with Live Nation, and it's now sponsored to be here at the TLA. So I've done basically, I did kind of 2 and 2. I did two or three at the BlackLightFilmsTV, and this is my third one here, and it's been amazing. It's been like an amazing, just kind of seeing how it changed from being a dream in my dorm room in college, to being at a venue where like my first show does like 850 people, to my last show did like 650, and then tonight should do pretty well too. So this is my last one of 2012. Okay. Mainly because I'm one of those people where I don't want to keep forcing shows down people's throats. I kind of want to make sure like it's missed, like kind of give it a little bit of time to rebrand it and build it, and I get bored very easily. So I'm kind of bored. I'm bored with where the format is right now. Okay. So I'm gonna like go back in for the next couple months and then bring it back at a different time. Probably like February, March. February, March. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I filmed with a lot of people. I filmed for a number of different artists, Most Def, Talib Kweli, The Roots, Common, most recently. Okay. And that's kind of how I started getting into the music when I was in college. Originally, I wanted to be like the next Spike Lee. That was my whole thing. Like, I want to be the next Spike Lee. I love Spike Lee, and I want to be a filmmaker. Okay. Then I said, well, I really love hip hop. Like, I have this quote that I use like in my everyday life where he says, KRS-One says, rap is something you do, and hip hop is something you live. Okay. So I really feel like I kind of live the culture, like the actual culture, not music, not mainstream music. So I was like, how do I combine the two? Like, how do I take my wanting to be like a real filmmaker and combine it with music? Well, first thing I thought of, this was before like recaps became like popular. Okay. Nobody was doing like film recaps. Yeah. For like these shows, like it would be these amazing shows with these dope artists, and nobody was like doing recaps. Yeah, for just pictures and stuff. Yeah, they were just doing pictures. There was nobody was like actually doing like a short film to recap the night. So I went to the guys of The Roots. I went to a couple of different artists, like old school artists, and I was like, I'm in college, so I don't want any money. I just want to do it, just off this experience. Okay. And I just reached out to all these different artists, and they said, yeah. Some of them took me on the road with them, and I would just basically film their shows. I ended up going to South by Southwest. Okay. I ended up going down to Atlanta, doing a bunch of work. I ended up doing a lot of work here in the city, and I kind of like that kind of garnered me kind of a respect as far as doing films and kind of doing recaps. And then that allowed me to get the connections with the different artists and different managers and different kind of like labels and things like that. And then I just was like, I was in my dorm room one day and I was like, yo, I'm gonna just throw a concert. Right. So that's a question I get asked a lot. Like, how do I do that? And I use like a little example. I say I wouldn't put a Drake on the bill of like a DMX. Okay. Like, they just wouldn't mesh. Yes. So I've been lucky that the chances that I've taken on artists, specifically like grassroots artists, that they've all worked. Okay. Like all of the formulas and combinations of artists have all worked where it was a consistent flow of music and no one ever got bored. Everybody was like, whoa, oh my gosh, I like this person, I like that person, I like that person. Which is what I always wanted it to be. And so that's one side of it. Like it's the wanting to make sure that it fits. Okay. The other side of it is professionalism. Yes. The way that the artists carry themselves. Everyone raps. Yeah. So that doesn't mean anything to me. Right. There is a certain. I was just talking to my friends about this. I was like, once you reach a certain platform, there is responsibilities that go along with that, and they have to match. Okay. And okay, so you're on the platform of the TLA. Then what responsibilities are you as an artist going to do to make sure that that platform matches? Okay. So if I say, hey, listen, you have to sell 30 tickets. If the platform is the TLA, you should be wanting to sell 90 tickets. Okay. You know what I mean? Because like it's not a garage, it's not a bar, it's not a lounge. Yes. It's not a block party. Yeah. It's the TLA. Right. So that's another big thing that I use. And then the other thing is, I've always said, if you're working, I'll put you to work. Be consistent. Be somebody who, I'm not going to be your first show. Right. Like, I'm not going to be your first show. So and the reason why I say that is like, I need you to be working. Like, I need you to consistently be out there, putting yourself out there.
Right.
Like if I see you, if I can see that you're working, every show that I go to, every flyer that I see, every show that even maybe you're not on, I still see you there and I see you're working, I'm gonna give you that phone call. And a lot of people don't understand this or believe this, but all of the artists who have ever been on my bills, they never expected a phone call.
Okay.
They'd be like in the middle of eating or something, or like, and I just call them like, hey, so I want you on my bill. Like that's it. So they're never expecting it. There's not like there's nothing. Like there's no like waiting list or anything. Like it's literally like they were not expecting it at all.
Okay.
And I like that.
Surprise.
Yeah. Like I like that surprise. You're gonna get the TLA. I can give you two. I can give you. I can definitely say like my first show here under my like thing that I have with Live Nation was amazing. I still can't fathom that I'm looking down at a crowd and there's 800 people there to see a show that I created.
Right.
Like that still just doesn't compete with me. I'm still trying to like. It was just amazing. It was just amazing. It was amazing. It was an amazing thing. I think that kind of like really put me on the map as far as like doing my shows. And then another show that I was involved with that I helped out with, and I remember I helped kind of promote and push. One of the first shows I kind of helped promote and push here was the ASAP Rocky show. Okay. That was here. It's still like in my top 3 greatest concerts I've ever been to. It was like it was just basically a big party. Oh. Basically, like it was basically a big party. Like I've seen concerts and I've been in concerts where it's an intimate space and the fans are really with the artist, but that show in particular was probably like one of the best shows I've been to ever. Awesome. And I love those guys, but just from a showmanship perspective, the show was amazing. That's my goal. My goal is to eventually be able to do like a festival, an actual music festival.
Somewhere outside of TLA.
Yeah, people have it confused. They get these big, basically what they are is they're big moving concerts. Yes. They're not music festivals. An actual music festival is something that's homebred, that's inbred from home, and it's all local artists who are supported by the entire market. Okay. That's what a music festival is. A3C is like that. Atlanta, it's all Atlanta Southern artists that kind of branch that market, and then it's artists that come from other places that come there. Okay. And then it's the same thing at South by Southwest, same thing at the Winter Music Festival. Not so much at Coachella. Okay. But so I want to do that for Philly. I want to have like a real music festival where we can have it where the majority of it is the Philly market, and then you have Jersey, then you have DC, Baltimore, Delaware, all these different markets.
Eastern Seaboard.
Yeah.
Okay, I do like that a lot.
If that ever happens, that's my dream.
So we're here with the great Yusuf, aka Yui. Sorry we had to cut it short because I really wanted to get in some juicy stuff, but we'll see him next time. Yeah. So this is your girl Harlye, and we have Yui, and we're about to attend the TLA event, so stay tuned. Industry Dude 360, Industry Dude TV.